Every night before the world sleeps, some hearts still whisper for one more chance. They said the old clock stopped the moment she whispered,
I wish I could start over.
but that wasn't the strange part. The strange part was that it listened. That night, everything froze. The air, the rain, even the sound of her own breath. And when she opened her eyes, she was standing in a memory she'd spent years trying to forget. What would you do if time gave you one more chance to forgive yourself? Elara had always been late to birthdays, late to calls, late to realizing how short time really was. But tonight, sitting in her quiet apartment, time didn't feel late. It felt heavy, like it had been watching her all along. On the wall, an antique clock ticked in stubborn rhythm. She'd been meaning to fix it for years, but somehow she never did, not since the night she missed the call. That call, the one she'd ignored because she was tired, because she thought tomorrow was guaranteed. Her father's voice never came again. Every tick since then had sounded a little like guilt. Tonight, though, the ticking stopped. Elara turned. The clock hands had frozen at 11:59. And in the quiet, a whisper.
You can fix it now.
The air shimmered, the floor tilted, and suddenly she was somewhere else. She stood in her childhood home. The smell of her father's coffee filled the kitchen, and there he was, sitting by the window, reading, alive, unknowing.
Dad.
Time had brought her here, but not to change things, only to see them clearly, this time.
You can't rewrite the past, but you can forgive the version of yourself who didn't know how much it mattered.
She reached out, her fingers trembling above his shoulder, not to touch, just to remember. And the room started fading, the smell, the light, his face, until only his voice remained.
You were never late, sweetheart. You just didn't know what time was for.
When Elara woke, the clock was ticking again. 11:59, 12 o'clock. Time had moved forward, and this time, so did she. She whispered into the quiet room.
I'm here now.
And for the first time in years, she meant it. You're listening to Soul Whisper, where the night heals the heart.